So I guess they announced a new Harry Potter series, and it's going to be on, I believe, HBO Max. And I don't know how I feel about it. I think I have the same sort of like thought process as I did when I talked about the How to Train Your Dragon live action remake they're going to be doing. Which, if you want to watch that, I'll be sure to link it at the end of this video. But with Harry Potter, I'm a big Harry Potter fan. I love Harry Potter. I love the world. I love the lore. And I'm currently playing the Hogwarts Legacy game, which I also am enjoying. I still need to finish that game, so give me some incentive. Follow me on Twitch, Revo Games, REVX Games on Twitch. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. Harry Potter, like I said, is a series I'm into, and I'm sure thousands, if not millions, of other people like me are into as well. So announcing a new Harry Potter series is kind of cool, right? On one hand, it's very interesting and it catches our attention, and it makes us sort of wonder what exactly is that series going to look like. But then when you just say that it's just Harry Potter proper, like it's just the same story of Harry Potter that we saw in the movie series, just now done in the show series. It's kind of like, well, okay. Like I'm not I don't want to be 100% opposed to it, but at the same time it's like those movies spanned generations, and I feel like people don't even like have I feel like people haven't even forgotten how the movies were for you to just come out and make a new series on Harry Potter himself. It just feels, I don't know, like I just feel like it's a wasted opportunity to do something new, do something innovative, and do something fresh for the world that Harry Potter created. For example, the game, like I said, Hogwarts Legacy, does a good job of not tying itself down with Harry Potter too much, but also just existing in a world where magicians, magic, and wizards and witches are a thing. And obviously, they use Hogwarts as a backdrop to that, and it is more upon the history of Hogwarts, but it's not particularly Harry Potter, if you get what I'm saying. So it would have been neat to see a show in the world of Harry Potter, but not focused on Harry himself. We already got that in the movies, and I feel like the movies did a good enough job. And if you didn't really enjoy the movies, then just go and read the books. And if you don't want to support J.K. Rowling, just watch the movies. But if you know, and it's a vice versa type of thing. I feel like that story is out there, and a lot of people complain about like Batman and Superman and all these stories getting redone and retold. And I feel like I am a little bit of a hypocrite saying that about Harry Potter, but also at the same time, because the world is so big, because the world is so vast, because the world is expanding and has expanded, and there's different possibilities that they could have do, it does feel like a wasted opportunity. I feel like I want to see a Hogwarts or a equivalent school in, I don't know, South America. I don't know, maybe in Africa. I don't know, maybe in the Eastern continent, maybe in the Asian continent. I don't know. There's different things they could have done. There's different ways they could have went about it, and I would have been all down for it. But because they're doing just a retelling of Harry Potter's story, I'm kind of just like torn because I'm interested to see what more detail they can add to it. So yeah, on one side I am a little bit intrigued, but then on the other hand, which is most of how I'm feeling, I don't know if I need this, and I don't know if I really think that any of us need this, to be honest with you, when there's so much stories and so much potential that somebody could make from a Harry Potter world, and exploring that and expanding it even more. Because don't get me wrong, I like the character of Harry Potter. I like what was being cooked there in the world. But to see it again, it's kind of like, okay, like, you know, you kind of expect that. You kind of expect the studio to say, okay, that's what we're going to do. That's what brings in the most eyes. That's what seems most logical. And that's what we want to have properly done with a new generation. So I guess it kind of makes sense. But at the same time, it's kind of like you had so many other options out there that I'm sure they sort of thought about but didn't go with. And all of those excluded Harry Potter. I feel like maybe even a future, like a possible continuation of the story, maybe Harry's kids. I don't know. Obviously, there's not too much about this series particular that we can gather. I do know that I believe J.K. Rowling is still somewhat involved. She's kind of gonna kind of like oversee the series, if you will. So that's gonna be interesting to see what she sort of like brings into it, because obviously she's gonna have her opinions, her thoughts, and the things that she has going on. And obviously, I mean, the elephant in the room, not that many people enjoy her in the first place. I mean, a lot of people try to boycott the Hogwarts Legacy game by saying that nobody should have played it because it was in Harry Potter's world, and because J.K. Rowling was sort of that creator of the world, and she's said a lot of anti-Semitic things and a lot of stuff that lead people not to like her. So in turn, they wanted to not like the game, and even though they tried and failed, they definitely tried to cancel the game. And so I see a similar thing happening here with the show. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of people detracting from it because of the J.K. Rowling aspect. And I mean, like it is what it is, but it's the day and age that we live in. But regardless of that, that's not my issue. My issue is not really with J.K. Rowling per se. I could give two craps about that woman. But my issue is just the wasted opportunity, the wasted potential that I see in a series like this, where they could have brought something new and fresh and innovative, and they are choosing not to do that. So I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking out of my butt. You guys let me know. You guys let me know what you guys think about this new Harry Potter series. Are you guys excited about it? Are you guys worried? Are you guys tentative? Are you guys sort of like split on it? Where do you guys stand with the Harry Potter series, and will you be watching the Harry Potter series? I think is a better question to ask. Are you going to watch it when it drops, or are you just going to skip it? I have not decided for myself personally, but I would be curious to see what people think. And if you've made it this far, be sure to like and subscribe, and stick around because I've got more videos coming soon. Okay? Bye-bye.